I'm Keith Ward, I'm 30 years old, and I'm currently working for Sheffield United Community Foundation, and I'm the Social Inclusion Officer. I got started I first started playing football when I was about 8 years old. Um, I just remember my friend telling me at school that he was playing for a Sunday League football team, and I went home and asked my dad if I could sign for him, and he told me no. Um, and then a couple of months later, he actually gave in, took me to training, and they signed me straight away. I played for the team was called Pro Soccer Pumas. I was on trial with Sheffield United Academy. I'd been on trial with Chesterfield Football Club as well, and played for both of those teams. My mum and dad got slightly concerned that I was going to start getting myself into trouble. At which point, my dad literally dragged me around the corner to Football Unite's Racism Divides, dragged me through the door, introduced me to a man called Simon Hyacinth, walked out and left me. I kind of began to build a relationship with Simon, and he kind of guided me into volunteering. I mean, the job that I do, it's extremely difficult. Unfortunately, along the years, we've had murders, we've had violence, we've had stabbings. Young people have lost their lives, all down to petty behaviour, postcode rivalries, or your face simply not fitting. One of the toughest points for me at work was a few years ago, when a young man lost his life in Broome Hall, and the reason that was tough for me was I was literally 100 yards away from where he was shot dead. The hardest part in my personal life was when I was around 19, 20 years old. My daughter had just been born late on in 2004. Daughter was born in May, and by November I was having tests at the hospital, which turned out that I had got cancer, which wasn't an easy thing to come to terms with, looking back. But because I was so young and I'd got other things happening around me as well, I don't think I took it probably as seriously as the situation was. Really, my toughest time, really personally in my life, but it's made me a million times stronger than what I ever was before.